Now, my promise to you is this is not a series that's going to wipe away your tears and give you a big warm hug. This is going to be a series of step-by-step actionable things that you can do to make a massive difference to how things are going for you at work and at home. In terms of being a hero both at work and at home, there's a few things that are absolutely bedrock foundations. You have to get these things right. First up, you have to be making a profit. Okay, your business has to be succeeding. If your business is not making a decent sized profit to make you a wage and you've been working at it for 3 years or more, you've got to have a serious look at whether or not it's worth continuing to pursue this. Because you could go get a job somewhere, have none of the stress that you've got now, and earn a solid wage and not have to go through this. Most businesses are run by people who do not understand the difference between the importance of revenue and the importance of profit. Okay, revenue, you know, that's the money that comes into your account, but profit's what you keep at the end of the day. And straight out, you've got to evaluate whether or not your business is going to make it in the long term, and you evaluate that by the profit, not by the revenue. To make things work at work, you must get profitable. And if you're not profitable enough that your margins are say 10%, 15% at least, then something's broken. You've got to look at that. I've had to make a lot of really hard decisions in my business in the last 6 to 12 months. And every one of those hard decisions that I made, that I didn't want to make, that I wish I didn't have to make, has meant that my business is now healthy and profitable and making a lovely income that I don't have to worry about anymore. Whereas my wife used to say, "Oh, you look so stressed." I'm not stressed because I know things are working. When you've got profit coming in each week, then you do relax, and that's a big step forward in your home life. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, "Oh, look, I can't just turn around my profitability like that," I promise you can. Here's what I've done the last year. I've increased my prices. I've put all our clients onto a direct debit payment system, so no more invoices, no more hoping that they'll pay like they said they would, no more chasing them. It's just their bank account gets debited every fortnight. I shut down 2 sites that were unprofitable. Okay, we've still got 9 more sites, but every site we've got is making us a profit. Before that, 2 of our sites were draining some of our profits. It didn't make sense, and I couldn't see it about to change either. So I made the hard decision to shut down those sites. It was a bit of a knock to my pride, a little bit of a knock to our credibility as a team, but it had to be done. We have got a whole heap more new software now that does a lot of our work for us. A lot of our work used to be very manual, very sort of, fill in this document, then do this, and then do that. Whereas now it's just press a button here and other things sort of happen around you. A lot more efficient than it was. It's a real step to profitability to be taking away the manual tasks and sort of systematizing things a whole lot better. We've also changed a lot of our policies from being very accommodating of our customers to being a bit more firm and a bit more sort of, nah, this is how it is. Whereas in the past we used to let disorganized customers sort of boss us around and we'd sort of put up with that, we don't do that anymore. Now when our customers are just not organized, we say to them, look, I get that, we all have hard days, and yet we still have to follow the policy, and we're gentle with how we say it, but we're also firm with that's the policy. I also got a lot of help from a consultant who's made a massive difference in my business. And I just think, I wish I'd got him in working for us a year earlier, because he was able to see things that I couldn't see and raise our profitability so it's at a really healthy level. And I don't think we'd have been able to do that in just a year without him. Now, the fear that most of us have is, if I get firm with my clients, if I raise my prices, if I implement all these things, then I'm going to lose customers. And that fear holds us back from taking the steps we've got to take. I hate to break it to you, but if you're not in business in 2 years' time, your customers are going to be disappointed, okay? They would rather have you restructure your business and change how you do things than not have you there. They don't realize it, but that's what they'd rather. And the fear you have that you're going to lose customers, yes, you will. And we've lost some customers because we changed things. But in the process, our profitability has gone way up. It was worth it. And guess what? The customers we lost, they're the ones you didn't really want anyway. They're the ones who are whinging, whining, always looking for an exception to the rules. We don't have that anymore, and we're much better off for it, and we're much more profitable. So it seems weird that I'd start off this series talking about profitability, but unless your business is profitable, it's a really straightforward thing. You shut it down, you go get a job, and you have an easier home life already, But if your business is profitable, or if you can take steps to make it more profitable, then that's where the rest of this series really comes into its own. And I know you're going to get a lot out of this so that you can be a hero both at work and at home.